Okay, so the prosperity is coming down, and I've got an umbrella. And the umbrella is making all the prosperity go everywhere except into me. Okay? That's the picture. So, what does it mean? Harv Eker said it had to do with your beliefs about money. If you believe that money is the root of all ego, then maybe that's where your problem is. Because money equals people with huge egos, and egos are nasty. I meant to say money is the root of all evil, but it came out ego. So, what does that mean? Okay, here I am with no umbrella, and I'm, reigning in prosperity. I'm sorry, Harv. It's a very cute idea that somehow people's belief about money brings it to them or doesn't bring it to them. It's back to this vibrational energy idea. It's back to the same thing that you create your own reality that people keep going on about. Who creates your own reality? The reality that you experience. Who creates it? I don't think you create your own reality. Who is it that does it? It's just is. Is. If you go back to the author of Jonathan Livingston Seagull and Illusions, he said the universe, he called the universe is. And in his book, Messiah's Handbook, he said, don't limit the is. So, again, it's kind of like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's saying, well, nothing good can happen to you, so nothing will. The thing is that all the thoughts that you get, that you speak, are coming from the is. Right? Where are they coming from? No, they're coming from your little, no. They're not coming from your little brain, at least not for me. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know what I'm going to say. They're coming from the is, the universe, whatever. So don't limit the is. It don't make no sense. I don't limit the is. The is what it is. The is has me talking on this camera. I'm not limiting the is. What's the point of illusions? I forget. It's been a long time since I went there. But, Jonathan Livingston Seagull was basically a seagull who was telling all the other seagulls, you're a seagull. Go fly. Go be a seagull. And they're all like uptight about it. They didn't want to get off the ground or something because of fear. So for me, do I have fear? No. If I feel fear, I always say it's coming from something else. I always blame something else. It's not coming from me because I am not fear. If I feel it, there's a fear feeling here. It's not mine. I can tell when it comes. So it's not fear. It's not limiting beliefs. It simply is. Which gets back to, my talk yesterday about Zen. Zen is the same thing as is. It is what it is. I wish it was different. I have desires. Most of all, I have blessings for all of you. Thank you for watching. What good are my blessings? I don't know. It's the best thing that a human can give to other humans is say a blessing. In other words, I hope things are good for you and I hope they get better. I'm Jokey McFlokey. No, I'm not going to give you any more blessings. I'm not going to give any more hats. I'm not going to do anything more than tell you I can't be anything other than what I am lately. It means I'm still the same I always was. And as the world around me changes, I'm pretty much the same all the time. Someone says a consummate actor. Yes. because a lot of times I do feel like I'm acting. I put on different characters. Why do I tell you this? I got to talk to the camera, and this is what wants to come out. It's what I'm given. My cosmic characters and I, we always say, don't blame me for what I say and what I do. It's what I've been given to do, or to say. I was given to say, I was given to do. This is a way of telling people, don't judge me. If I am what I am and I'm acting this way, it's what I'm given to do. Is it for you? I don't know. Who gives it to me? Let's just say the is gives it to me. The Zen gives it to me. And as far as, we did tarot cards earlier today to try and figure out, what's going on with the cosmic characters. I don't know. I ended up, the last card that I got, I didn't get to talk about it. The last card that I got was the Sun, and it was two people, two guys, naked, with red painted toenails, dancing. If you have red on your feet, it indicates someone who is witchy. I don't have red shoes on right now. But red is also the color of life. I don't know. The Lord of the Dance is supposed to be Jesus. And, sometimes at church they play the song, dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the Dance, said he. And so on and so on. It's a cute song. And so if Jesus is the Lord of the Dance, and, he says, follow me, that's basically what he says, I guess we're supposed to go dance. And not many dance halls open anymore. So I guess we just have to, I think of Rumpelstiltskin, the little imp, and, he might dance underneath a toadstool or something. So wherever you are, keep dancing. Muhammad Ali used to say, well, he used to be a really good boxer, and he danced in the rings. He kept moving his feet. And that's what I do. I keep saying, move my feet, and see where they'll go. I don't have any weed. I don't have anything to do with Cheech and Chong. The other song about the umbrella is, who sang that song, My Umbrella? I used to like to dance to that song in the dance clubs. I've got feathers here that I found. These are feathers. And if you look up symbology of feathers, those are two black feathers. Go on Google and look up symbology of black feathers. There's two of them. And then you've got something to do as a takeaway from this video. I've got to go. I've got itch, which I always consider to be a natural itch. And when I even watch people on YouTube, they're always going like this. Why do we have itch under our nose and itchy skin? It's possibly due to no one knows. The other thing is it's pain body, Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. It could be etheric bugs. Stuart Wild, stuartwild.com, and Chris Krepsick, thehoodedsage.com. Etheric bugs are bugs that you can't see in the physical, but they're in the next layer over in your aura. Bugs, and the bugs are irritating you. That sound kooky? That's what they say. What else could it be? My mustache. If you just have a mustache and no beard, he says it makes you a kind of a Hitler. Adolf Hitler, from the dictator from World War II. Something I came across the other day said Adolf Hitler was put on earth to be an angel. And something happened, and he became, like everyone think of, the absolute worst person on the planet. What does that mean? Stuart Wilde used to talk about the Germans and the Jews. And he said the Germans felt like the Jews were too successful in Germany, and that's why they turned on them. And then he says, I see the same attitude the Germans had in Israel, where the Israelis looked down their noses at the Palestinians. That's what Stuart Wells says. I've never been to Israel. I don't know anything about it. All I know is what I read that Stuart Wilde, who was born in South Africa and lived in Britain and Australia, said. Is it true? I don't know, but I heard that Germany sold submarines to Israel. So the two countries apparently are on business terms. I don't like the idea of a country based upon a religion, especially when you build it in the middle of a place where there's people of other religions, because you end up with apartheid, which is the segregation of peoples in South Africa. And even in North America, we've got Indian reserves. It was old colonial history where, so you've got two tiers of citizens. You've got North American native Amerindians, which go by different kinds of names, and you've got everyone else who's not that. And in order to become an Indian, you've got to follow certain obscure Byzantine laws of bloodline. So it's pure racism. Pure racism. And, if that's what, if you're in Canada and you're looking at Israel and you're saying, well, they're racist towards Palestinians, look in your own backyard, because we've still got on the books the Indian Act in Canada, and the same kind of acts are in effect in United States, where you've got two different classes of people based upon race. Why do we still have racism? It's institutional in our countries. It's written into our laws. Why? It's history. It happened before you were born. You can't change it. Screw that. But it's true. I can't change it. All I can do is look at it and I say, this is a piece of shit, and this is as good as it gets. People were screaming about South Africa, and why don't people scream about this? I don't know. I gotta go.